Good morning, rise and shine, and welcome back to the vlog. Oh my goodness, guys. Today is turnaround day. It's our final turnaround day of our European itinerary, which is very bittersweet. Honestly, I feel like I've been on this contract for a very long time, longer than I think I have been on board. But at the same time, the last few months have just flown by. So the fact that this is our last week in Europe before we start our repositioning cruises is wild to me. It hasn't fully sunken in yet, but we've got 1 week left of Europe, which is, like I said, bittersweet, but we're gonna make the most of it, and I am excited for what's to come in the future. But I am in dire need of a reset. Like, you have no idea. I have been kind of off my game lately. Not 100%, but this past week, my parents were cruising on board. So of course I was out of my routine there. But even before that, I was kind of neglecting some of my favorite self-care routine habits and things like that. So today is going to be a full reset. We're going to get back on track, get into my routine, and I'm really excited about it. You're going to spend the day with me. Like I said, it's turnaround day. We actually have a very busy schedule of work, but in between the work, we're going to get some stuff done. So I have woken up at 7:15, which felt really good, to be honest. I got to bed really early last night. My parents disembarked at like 6:30 this morning, so I said goodbye to them last night, which if you missed those vlogs, I'll have those linked below. But woke up early, took a shower, and I've done the hair already for today. We have to do the face later, but I want to head to the mess and get a nice, nutritious breakfast in my belly, and then it'll be time for coffee. Right, breakfast was delicious. I had some eggs and my oatmeal bowl, and now I'm back in the cabin. So I have just under 2 hours until I need to be at muster 2.0, which starts at 10 a.m. So I'd like to get a couple things done before then. I need to do laundry today, but that's going to be a problem for later because I don't have enough time right now. One thing, however, I can adjust is my weekly calendar. I haven't clearly updated this from last week. I didn't even do it. So we need to update the date. I need to write down my upload schedule, filming for the week, and then also like a little to-do list at the bottom. Best thing about this is that it is magnetic. It might just be me, but I hate when there's leftover little marks. So I'm gonna wipe this down so it's nice and fresh. There we go. Much better. Alrighty, that is good to go. The last week, Jackie has been home in Florida because she had a wedding to attend. So I've had the room to myself this entire week, which I really haven't been in the room much because my parents have been on board, of course. But I think it would be really nice to have a nice fresh cabin to come back to. So I want to clean the bathroom. At some point, I need to find a vacuum and vacuum the rug. Linen is not currently open. The vacuuming might have to come a little bit later this afternoon after muster, but for now I can at least clean the bathroom. I can wipe down the mirror, the countertops here should be pretty good, but we do keep the room pretty clean. I took out the trash this morning, but it would just be nice to have a nice little freshen up. So we're going to put on the jams and we're going to get to it. It has been a very productive morning. I cleaned the bathroom, wiped down the counters, I vacuumed, and I've just put a little bit of makeup on, so I'm ready for muster 2.0. So believe it or not, I still haven't had a coffee, so I'm going to run to my friend's cabin, make a coffee, and bring it with me to our briefing at 10 a.m. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to be using my little travel mug that I got as a gift and I love so much. I have just finished my shift. It is 1:30 and I'm starving for some lunch. So I'm going to quickly change and then I'm going to head up to the mess to make my salad, my nice big salad, because I have been eating a little bit differently, obviously, because my parents were on board. So I did try to eat on the more healthy side, but of course, you know, I was enjoying myself fully with all the delicious guest food. So it's time to get back on track. So we're going to make a nice, nutritious salad. They are going to have French fries. So maybe I'll allow myself to have like just a small little side of that. Maybe not. I'm going to try to resist, but I don't know how strong I am. Anyways, my shift actually wasn't too bad, though. It went pretty fast. I just chatted with the guy I worked with the whole time. So that was nice. The sun was shining, so that was good. And I did get to meet a few subscribers, which made me really happy. And I do have a gift to open. So we'll do this after lunch. Just dropped it here. But first, I need to run to the mess before it closes. Alrighty, just got back from the mess, had a nice big salad, had a little bit of this bean stew, and also because day one is always burger and fry day, they also have these veggie burgers that are really good. So I had half a veggie burger, was very pleased with that. But now while my food digests, I want to get another little task off the list, checked off, and that is laundry. Laundry on board is honestly one of my least favorite chores to do, but you know, it needs to get done. I need to have clean clothes and sheets and all that good stuff. So we have to do it. So I want to take a moment to thank EarthBreeze for sponsoring today's video. Over the past few years, I've been much more mindful about the chemicals in products that I use regularly, and that especially is true when it comes to laundry detergent, and that's when I found EarthBreeze. EarthBreeze is a sustainable laundry detergent company founded in 2019. They do make eco-friendly detergent sheets that are free from harsh chemicals like optical brighteners, dyes, parabens, phosphates, and preservatives. EarthBreeze does reduce the shipping carbon footprint. These detergent sheets are super easy to use. They are very lightweight, they're pre-measured, and they dissolve in the wash and gets the job done. It's absolutely hassle-free. There's no heavy plastic jugs, no mess, or no harsh chemical residue. Not to mention these sheets are a lifesaver on board because they're super easy to store. I have limited space in my cabin, so they don't take up much space, and they are very easy to carry with me when I am doing laundry like I am today. So I have the fresh scent and I also have the fragrance free. Today I'm going to use the fresh scent, but I definitely have peace of mind knowing I'm not exposing myself to unnecessary chemicals with my laundry detergent. It's super easy to switch, but if you are unhappy with the result, they do have an amazing money back guarantee. If you want a powerful clean without the harsh chemicals, try EarthBreeze. And right now you can try EarthBreeze for up to 40% off plus 4 free gifts using the link on the screen. I will have all the information in the description box for you as well, so it's very easy to access. But a huge thank you to EarthBreeze once again. And now let's get this load in the wash, shall we? It's time to open my gift. I thought we could do this together because I was doing this all the time on Last Contract and it always made me so happy to share the cards and just express my gratitude. So we do have a little card, which I'm excited about. How cute. Danke. Oh, thank you so much, Evie. This gives me goosebumps to read. And the card is so cute. So thank you so much. I love handwritten cards. They make me smile. But we have some goodies in the bag, which I did sort of peek a little bit when I was at muster. We have some stickers for the junk journal, which I am so excited about. Christoph actually replaced me at my muster shift and he's like, I see stickers. So I might have to share with him because he also does his scrapbooking. Oh, they're so adorable. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. These are gonna look so good in my book. So thank you so much. Oh, we got more stickers. These ones are gems. You know I love gems. And they're pink. So like, what more could I ask for? And then we got some snacks, which you also know I love. I've got some chocolates and then some wafers, which I also am a big, big fan of. So thank you so much. That just literally made my day. I'm so grateful. I can't wait to use those stickers. I do need to do some junk journaling soon. It's been a few days and I have scraps from last week, all of last week and maybe even the week before. So I have some catching up to do. So we will definitely do that. Maybe not today. I don't think we have time today, but maybe tomorrow or the day after. I need to wait for my laundry to finish. And then I think the plan is going to be gym. I really want to squeeze in a workout. I don't have a ton of time for a workout today. And I do have all skates is my next work task. So I can squeeze it in before then, but I definitely want to get some movement in. So I'll probably do either a Pilates video and a walk or maybe some weights and a walk. But that's what I'm thinking. I'll probably do like a 45 to 50 minute gym session. But I need to pick up the laundry first and then we'll get to it. It's now 4 o'clock and I have finally made it up to the gym. Jackie made it on board safe and sound finally. She got on board at like 3:20 and all aboard was 3:30, so she made it just in time. But I've been in the cabin catching up with her, chatting about her week at home and the wedding and all of that. But I finally made it to the gym. I'm going to get in like a 45-minute workout. I've grabbed my 10-pound dumbbells. Gonna do my weights circuit, full body, a little bit of abs, and then walk on the treadmill for a bit. So I don't have a ton of time, but we're gonna get it done and then I'll go back to the room, shower, and then we've got all skates. I'm so excited to be back in the gym. I only went to the gym one day last week, so I'm excited to get back into my routine of working out and just being in the gym. It's like free therapy. I have just finished up at the gym, quickly showered, and now I'm headed to Studio B for my all skates session, which will be just under 2 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, ice skating is now over. Good night. We're all finished with all skates, just closed up, striked everything, and now I'm back in the cabin. I need to quickly change into some activewear and then head to the theater for parade call time. But I received another little gift from another subscriber, so I thought we could open that up together as well. I have a little note right here. Aw, that was so sweet. Thank you, Leor. Really, really appreciate it. And like I said before, I love handwritten cards. So if you're ever on Voyager and you feel like you want to give me something, a card is like my favorite thing to receive. So, but we have a little gift to go along with the card. I have no idea what this is. What is it? Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Oh, this is so thoughtful. Thank you so much. It's a gorgeous bookmark. Oh, I absolutely love it. It's so nice. Wow. Thank you so much, Leora. That was really so sweet. And it definitely will be put to good use, let me just tell you right now. I just recently discovered they have a little library for the crew. I mean, it's not a full library, but it's like a nice bookshelf full of books. And Midori actually told me about it. So now I have a big selection of books that I can choose from on top of my Kindle, of course. But with the physical book, I can make good use of this. So thank you so much. That was very sweet of you. And I can use the ribbon for my junk journal. So it's a double win. Parade BTS.
Hey guys, we are the gayest Navy boys you could ever find, and we are here.
Outfit of the day. Outfit of the night.
Oh, welcome to...
It's vintage.
It is vintage.
Welcome to Parade.
Yeah. But what is that?
What are those?
Courtney, give us a welcome to your costume. Put your wig on there, Tina.
I've made it to Studio B. We have some rehearsals this evening, the last of our install for Vova, so we're putting him into finale. Rehearsal should be from 8:30 to 9:30, unless we finish a little early. We're back. We're back from rehearsals. They had to do skeletons after finale, so I got to leave a little bit before them, but I've done my chronos and we're done with work for the day. It was a very, very busy work day, actually. We got a lot packed into the one day, but now I need to wash my hair, hence why I did the slick back today. I mean, it does look quite neat for the work day, but also it needs to get washed, so clearly I didn't have any time throughout the day to do this, but now I can wash it and I'll have nice fresh hair for the morning. But yeah, as far as the plan is for tonight, I'm not sure. I would love to get back into my book. I started reading The Mountain Is You and I'm loving it so far, so that'll definitely be what I do before bed, but I don't know, maybe we'll hang out or do something social. I don't really know. To be honest, I kind of just want to take a nice long hot shower, do my skincare, make a tea, and curl up with my book because I'm feeling a bit tired. So that, I think, is what my plan is going to be. I'm finally back into a reading groove, which is really exciting because I was out of it for a long, long time. I was getting pretty far behind, but I'm back on the reading grind. And my current read right now is The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. I think that's how you pronounce it. Not sure. But I'm absolutely loving this. I was craving a self-help book. I was really in need of one. And it's been a while since I've read one. I've been reading a lot of fiction recently. So I thought this was a good one. It has a ton of amazing reviews online. This is what I've been reading about halfway through the book and just really loving it. And I feel that it's very useful and applicable to your life. So far I'm loving it. Definitely recommend. Obviously not done yet, but we're going to dive right back into this. While we're on the topic of books, I want to share my TBR because I have quite an extensive list of books I want to read. Like I said, I'm really excited. I'm back in the swing of it. So there's a lot on my list that I'm excited to read over the crossing. And we're going to have so many C days. So I'm going to be able to read a lot in these coming weeks, or a month and a half, I should say. First and foremost, at the top of my TBR is Jackie's book. She finally finished it. I'm so proud of her. I'm so excited to read the book because I've obviously read snippets here and there and I'm obsessed. Like, I've never read fantasy, but I'm so excited to read her book. First and foremost, because she's incredible. I don't know how she wrote an entire book. Like, that is an insane feat. So I'm really just so proud of her. And on top of it, I'm so excited to read it because the parts that I did read were so good. I was so insanely impressed. So I was able to transfer or convert the document file into an EPUB and send it to my Kindle. So that is by far number one on my TBR and just really excited for her. So looking forward to reading that. But I have 2 book recommendations from Midori because she is another fellow reader in my cast. She loves to read, and 2 of these recommendations are from the crew library or bookshelf. First and foremost, Frida McFadden, The Perfect Son. I love Frida McFadden. I think I read my first Frida book It had to be this last year. I think it was 2024, and I was instantly hooked. Excited about this one. Also, like a physical book just feels really nice. So we've got this on the TBR. I also have another book by Graham Norton. I've never read any books from him. This one is Homestretch. I don't know too much about. Midori did sort of tell me the plot of it, or like the setting of it. So I am excited to read this. This is also on the TBR. This will definitely be after the Frida book. Or maybe I'll have to do one in between because I think they're both quite intense reads. As for the books I have downloaded on my Kindle, I was able to download a bunch of books, so this thing is loaded up and ready for our crossing. First book on my TBR, Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. I read Better Than the Movies from this author, and I did enjoy it. So we've downloaded that. I have Trick Mirror by Gia Tolentino. This is another self-improvement book. I found this recommendation on TikTok, so we'll see if it's any good. I have The Meet Cute by Helena Hunting, Wedding Crasher by Mia Sosa, Check and Mate by Allie Hazelwood. I've also read a few of her books that I enjoyed. And then I have Bride, also by Allie Hazelwood. Okay, another like self-improvement book is called Attached. This one is by Amir Levine and Rachel Heller. I do really enjoy self-improvement books, but I think they're good to break up the fictional book. And then this next book, I've been wanting to read for a few years. I've heard that it will wreck me, so I have to mentally prepare for this one, but it's A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara, if I'm pronouncing that properly. But yeah, I've heard so much about this book and that it will leave me in tears and I'll just be crying the whole time, but I'm ready for it. And I think that it's an important read, so we're going to get to that eventually. What else? Oh, okay. Also, we've got The Family Next Door by Caroline Finnerty. I have Fairy Tale by Stephen King. The Neighbors We Want by Tim Lane. And then this last one, ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I only have the first book downloaded, so I feel like that one might have to wait, or maybe I can try to download the rest because from what I've been told by everyone who reads them, and also Jackie, she's like, the second you read this, you're going to be glued into that world and you're going to want to read all of them in a row. Like you won't be able to put it down. So that one will have to be maybe one of the later ones that I read because that's going to be a big commitment to read. Like, I don't know how many books it is in total. Maybe, I have no idea. But those are some of the books on my TBR that we definitely will be getting to over the crossing. I'm really excited. We're going to have a lot of sea days, which means a lot of time to read. And hopefully the weather will be getting warm again because we're going more south. And then we're going around Africa, obviously to Australia, where it's going to be summer. So I can lay on the pool deck, read my book, and it's gonna be great. That's going to be it for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for coming along and spending the day with me. I feel like we've done a good reset, and I hope this inspires you to do the same. I love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in the next one.